Hey everybody, it's Monday night over here at Rethink Gaming, and that means only one thing. That means we are playing Curse of the Crimson Throne. We're on episode, 16 or something. And we are exploring a Paizo Pathfinder adventure using the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons rules. But you know all that because you've been here before. You also have heard me say before that I want to thank Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. And if you want to support this content, please check out the link in the description for the Patreons and the DMs Guilds and the whatnots. And tonight here, pretty quick, we're going to be looking at a map that I stole off of the internet and notified the author that I was doing so. So the link to throw some cash that guy's way is going to be down here for tonight as well. Excuse me. When last we played, the party thinks that they are going to go encounter Batman. So they needed to find Robin. They took a long rest in the meeting room, which is kind of a rude thing to do, but you're friends of the family, so they'll allow it. And you hear a knock at the door. It's your good buddy from the church. And he has 2 clerics in tow.
Fireball.
Okay. So you let him in?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He apologizes for the delay and says that he was able to find 2 clerics and make sure that they were equipped with silver bolts for their crossbows to come and investigate this threat with you.
Hey, where'd you get those, and can I get them in arrows?
All things are possible when you have the Vault of Abadar as your sponsor.
Copy that.
Well, what time of day is it? Because I think it's best that we go do some searching around the area during the day, so that because they should be asleep and we can find out where they might be at.
Seems reasonable. Yeah, I mean, you're resting. And when you finish your rest, these guys show up. So I'll be flexible. You tell me what time of day you want it to be. And when you...
I thought he was coming back with them in the morning.
Me too. So it's morning.
Okay, so it's morning. Great. Okay, so I think we should head over as quickly as we can to get as much investigation done during daylight hours as we can.
Makes sense. Everybody else on board?
I'm done.
Yes. Did we ever get anybody checked out for bite out of character?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure then, like, we got everybody cured who was cured, right?
To the best of your knowledge, that worked. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Everybody's curses we thought were lifted.
Okay, so these 2 clerics are up to your standards. Why didn't they
Phil?
come in as hostile? That's weird.
Is there a map that showed?
There will be.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask first, is there anything that you wanted to do first before heading over to the alley?
Does everybody have some silver sheen or any kind of silver weapons?
Or magic weapon as a whole.
I've got a magic weapon.
I'm a magic weapon.
I'm the magic man.
Oh
I
no.
did have a question. The head priest, the one who's our friend, I think his name starts with an S. What was his name again?
Ishani?
Ishani, that's it.
He's not a head priest, by the way. He's relatively low on the order.
Working with, yeah. I do have a question. I want to roll a check on insight on him.
Okay.
When we brought up vampires, he seemed... I'm just thinking like the issue that when we brought up vampires, he tensed up. And then maybe there's another vampire issue that I'm just trying to get a read on him. Not great. I have a feeling that there's something else there. Like he might know something he's not telling us.
You don't get a sense that he's hiding anything from you.
Six.
What's the plan from here? Go directly to the old town and go on a vampire hunt?
Yeah, buddy.
Or going during the day?
Yeah, buddy.
Like a good
We have
idea.
plenty of chairs we can turn into wooden stakes.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Well, we're
I
going
don't
to
even know what to
assume
say
that,
about that.
that
Are wooden stakes some kind of specialized weapon, or is it just literally a piece of wood with a pointy end?
well, you're supposed to be able to kill a vampire by
A stake in the heart.
a stake in the heart.
So, character.
Yeah, no, I get that, but can you not just bust off any piece of wood and do that?
I think the stake through the heart thing's just like, it's just hearsay and rumor. I don't think it's actually a thing.
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor for beating someone to death with a chair.
The two clerics that you are with are eyeing one another suspiciously.
I have a suspicious thing here, and I know every time something new comes our way, I have another suspicious thing that turns out to be a waste of time.
Phil, your
So-
life is a suspicious thing.
Right.
Can I lean over to Phil and whisper, "It's a lover's quarrel"?
Does everybody else think that the queen's gonna have something to do with vampirism? And like this is just like either the tip of the iceberg or like there's no way to bypass it, so we should just go straight there.
I mean, there's a good chance, and if not, then we sort it out and figure out what the actual problem is.
It's probably nothing. It's probably fine.
Well, let's go and let's ask our cleric friends what their knowledge of anything related to the occult in that area is.
So
The
the,
two friends eyeing each other. Your turn.
they introduce themselves as Brother Corbus and Sister Marias. They claim to have experience in hunting all sorts of supernatural threats under the direction of the church, and they're quite happy to not have to have prepared spells to cure people today.
So
Yet.
with what we've told you about what we know, this lead that we have, this little cipher that's leading us to this area, what can you tell us that's of use in advance so we narrow our search? Let's put all of our knowledge on the table and make an educated decision.
Well, Brother Corbus puts his hand in front of Sister Marias, says, "I'll handle this. You don't have much experience, I can tell. However, we do. There's no threat in this city we're not prepared to face."
So now I ask Sister Marias, what was that you were about to say?
She asks a question in return. Are we to investigate a building?
Well, who's in charge of Old Corvosa? Is there a prominent family, business, anything?
That depends on where we're going.
So let's guide them to the area where we were. The area, like, pointing out, that's the area we're planning on targeting our search. What do you know about this area?
Yeah, I think we should take them straight down to that alley and show them the
Yeah.
cipher that we found.
Yeah, let's do that. I agree.
I think we should keep an eye out for buildings with heavy curtains.
And Bob, as we're walking throughout the entire area, I want to be looking specifically for some more ciphers.
To them to be more forthcoming. I'm trying to be as persuasive as I can.
Okay.
Persuasion helps everything.
All right. So you're talking and walking, I assume?
On the walk to that alley, we're continuing to probe them for information and try and charm them into letting their guard down a little bit and give us some damn info. So cagey.
Sure. So after a brief discussion and once Sister Marias learns that you're headed down to Racker's Alley, she assumes that she suggests, if you guys are cool with it, that we just light the building on fire and not take any chances because it's a worthless part of town anyway. And it's probably full of dead bodies. What do you guys think of that? She says.
Well, I'm not convinced it's just in that one building. So, like I said, I'm going to be using my thieves' cant throughout the whole area to see if maybe there's some kind of a cipher on other buildings that indicate that they may have activity in those as well.
Okay. Make a perception check.
We notice anything odd about the female cleric? Like in physical appearance?
What are you trying to say?
The haircut's pretty odd.
I mean, she just I'm gonna go over and kind of talk to Blunt on this. She literally said, "Let's burn down the whole building." And I'm all for it, but that's a little suspicious for like the average Joe, right?
And that seems a little
Yeah.
extreme right off the bat.
But
Yeah.
she's also, if they've experienced stuff like this, then they can handle everything. But if we're also dealing with the plague, then it's best to just burn shit down. So, I mean, tomato, we just gotta kill a whole lot
I just
of.
got bit by a were rat. Okay, I don't want to get bit again.
No,
I don't want any more lycanthropy, vampirism.
No,
None
Yeah,
of
but you
that.
could be a vampire.
I'm eyeballing her. I want to eyeball the person without being like obvious about it.
You want a stealthy eyeball check.
Yeah, stealthy eyeball check. What is that?
in context, burning the building makes total sense.
Correct.
Because it is a plague, and it's what Bob said was it's probably full of dead bodies anyway. So this is where they're stashing the dead.
But aren't all of these buildings, very close together? You stand the risk of burning down the entire section of the city by doing that.
Which is full of dead bodies. So it wouldn't be a sin if we lost a block.
Well, it's not just dead
It's
bodies.
not
There's probably
just dead
people
bodies,
hiding out
yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other people living there.
Like, this is where me and like literally Andrea grew up. Like we were slumming it.
So, are you guys discussing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, what did Andriel see with their 23?
So, Sister Marias is quick to point out that it's just a suggestion. We can do something else if you guys would rather. You're doing a search for cant. So, you do notice that the cant marks that you had identified yesterday have been thoroughly clawed off. There is bare wood and scratch marks where those used to be. But no new marks have been found.
And can we tell what kind of claw marks they are?
Looks like it was done with a railroad spike or similar.
So Phil sends a message to Andriel telling her that means whoever we told about this knows about vampires or is related to vampires.
And trying to get us off their trail. Do you remember who we told?
We went straight to the priest and to, did we go to see Cressida?
No.
I can't recall if we
No.
involved Cressida. I think we just went
No, we
straight to the
didn't.
priest.
Well, we
I wanna
told the
just,
priest, and if you remember, the priest also was very adamant that there could possibly never be any vampires in the city, which struck me as odd that he would be so adamant about it.
Well, you actually heard the same comment from Brother Corbus today that it's pretty absurd. There's never been a vampire problem in the city. And it's quite unlikely to have occurred. It would be a noteworthy event indeed.
That there would be any vampires, or that there would be a problem with vampires?
That there would
As
be
in-
any vampires. Varisian culture is not likely to tolerate their presence for long.
Well, being me being a skeptic, I think that they're protesting too much.
Well, he just points out how good it is that you have them with you in case you're right.
Okay.
If it's not vampires, what
Is
else
is
going
the
on here?
the building where we found it originally, is it open?
So not far from the building, you are starting to pick up the sickly sweet scent of decay coming from further down the alleyway.
All of us smell that, or
Anybody with a passive perception of 10 or better would smell that, yep.
Well, if Andrea went all around looking for cans, does that mean she already went by there and looked at it? We don't have to?
It could mean that, if that's what you want it to mean.
I want to follow the smell of decay.
Yeah,
What?
I think
go
that's a
down the
good
yellow brick
place to
road.
start looking. But where I found the original cant, is it a building like a residence, or was it on a pole, or where did I see it?
It was on a pole. The pole was holding up a oil lamp, which has been smashed, by the way.
Mashed, you say?
Indeed.
Are there, since it's morning, are there any other people wandering around the streets at this time?
This part of town is oddly somewhat quiet. It should normally be busier than this.
Well, I'd like to investigate where the smell's coming from. It's up to you guys if you want to come.
I'm following. I wanna find out what the smell is.
Bill goes in the middle of the pack.
I'll take number 2.
Quick shout out to Lazy Ferret Maps for this one.
Is the map going to look anything like a ferret?
Perhaps. It may have some ferritine qualities.
Never heard that word before. I'm quite intrigued.
If this map gets up on his hind legs and is cute, that's going to be awesome.
I mean, it's
It
ferretish.
hasn't done
in
it
the-
yet.
It smells.
This alley doesn't look very nice.
Looks like it smells.
Do any of these bodies look like they're bag worthy?
Define bagworthy and make a check. Okay, there's your check. What does bagworthy mean?
They look like they'd be so. I don't know.
He wants to put the
What-
heads
what-
in the
what-
bag.
He wants a good
does it look
head.
like a bad guy we want to put in our bag? Any of these people look particularly nasty, like they're bad people.
Well,
I like
these-
to put bad people in my bag.
So these are all plague victims. Some of them are considerably more pale than the others, but that would be the only difference.
They're pale. Okay.
I'm going to apply some silver sheen to like 5 arrows and my bow, and my short sword if I can.
What do you mean by paler than others?
I'd like to
Pallid.
investigate
Very, very
Well-
light.
as we enter the alley. Do we see anybody else around?
You don't. You should be free to move your character as long as you don't go nuts with it. Make me chase you around the map.
Okay, I'd like to go to up to one. I'd like to go up to one of the pale ones and investigate for bites.
Okay.
How tall is the buildings, out of curiosity?
These are 2-story. The roof is 30-some feet at its peak.
Roughly how long would it take me if I wanted to climb up there to get to the top?
I think your climb speed is probably, I don't know. You could do it in a turn.
Okay. I will preemptively do it now.
Well, there are
And-
stairs there on that. If you see on the
Oh,
back.
oh, right here?
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
save you some time too. But
there we go. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll just kind of get up here to kind
Okay.
of have a bird's eye view of things.
okay, and who is casting dancing lights and on what?
I'm casting dancing light centered on myself. Just give myself some light.
Okay. If I have an effect for that.
Oh, thank you. I thought you did last time.
Yeah, maybe not
Is it
dancing
daytime?
lights. But here, we'll give you light.
Bob, could I take my glaive
take it.
and just poke one of the pale bodies just to make sure they're dead?
It is daytime. There's quite a bit of light streaming in from the north side of this map. But in the alleyway, it's relatively dark. Okay, so yes, Andriel, you quickly find 2 puncture marks in the neck of the palest victim near you. You're, Victor, you're stabbing one with...
Yeah, I want to. Yeah. With
Okay.
my glaive.
Sister Mariah steps over, stands directly on its neck as well. Nothing happens.
Okay. She stood on the one that I was stabbing.
Yes, right after you stabbed it, she went over and just curb stomped its neck and stood on it.
Do this.
Hmm.
So wait, she went and covered the neck up, right?
With her boot.
After Victor had already seen it.
I stabbed it.
No, I had already seen it.
Andrew, yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
Andrew
right,
the one
Andrew
that
saw it.
spotted that. I haven't spotted that.
Any
Well, I'm going to
marks on
tell
the neck?
everybody I see what looks to be like vampire marks on her neck, and I ask her to move her foot.
She does.
Okay. And I'd like to do a perception check to see if I see any bats in the area.
Okay.
I, too, would like to do that since I'm up on elevated.
Ooh.
So, is this just the art, or is there a high percentage of town guards in this mix?
There are quite a few town guards in this mix.
Hey guys, these numbers seem off.
Off how?
I don't know if these are guys who are caught in random patrols or these guards are being targeted. Do the guards look pale, like they've been drained of blood, or are they plague victims?
They all do look pale.
Hmm.
They're all Corvosengard too. No sisters or anything among them.
Yeah. It's probably nothing. But I think all
But-
these guards were killed by vampires.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Sister Matthias steps sort of ungently across and on several of the bodies, stumbling a bit. Is that a hole? She was pointing at the wall. She's drawn her crossbow and knocked a silver bolt in it.
In which building does she see this? The one that Bishop's on?
Yes, she's pointing to the wall on the right there.
I'll send one of the dancing lights into the hole that she's pointing at.
Okay.
Catch any movement or anything?
Nothing moves in the room. see. Do you guys
I-
want some
I-
box text? Let me give you some box text in case we've missed
Yeah.
anything here too. The high
Okay.
walls of the surrounding buildings throw this awkwardly bent alley into constant shadow. Though littered with garbage and filth, the refuse isn't the most stunning, stomach-turning trait of this run-down sideway. Heaped against a bent wooden wall rises a pile of more than 36 plague victims, their faces blistered and flushed, eyes open and staring. The scent of death is overpowered by the reek of rot, suggesting that some of these corpses have been here for days. But even a casual glance reveals that certain bodies seem strangely pale compared to most of the victims who succumbed to the sickness. Sorry.
Hmm.
Andrea, you were saying?
I'm gonna holler up at Bishop and ask if he sees any guano up there.
Do I see any with my 13?
You do not.
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay, I know it's silly to be sneaky, but I'm gonna sneak over here to the hole, see if I can see anything through it.
Okay.
Didn't Illyrium send down a light down through the cavern?
A
Yes.
dancing light, yes.
Dancing light.
Yeah, hold on. I can probably put a light in there.
Is there anything down the alley other than like these bodies here? Like any other like doorways or holes that like, if we're going on the assumption that they might be in on it kind of thing, like just trying to make sure that they're not diverting our view.
There. That should have lit the room up. Nothing that you see, no.
Okay.
So do any of these bodies seem actually infected with the plague?
They all do have the blood veil pockmarks around their neck and toward their face. Are
Even the
you-
guards do?
The guards do as well, yes.
Okay. I guess this is lore question in regards to vampires. Can vampires drink the blood of something that is dead, or do they have to be living?
Pretty sure they have to be living, but I don't know what the rules are on whether or not they're infected.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Like, can
'Cause
you
I don't-
drink in
Can they drink inflected blood? I imagine they can, but I wonder. Basic turn of events. Do you think that these people were attacked by vampires and then they died from that, or do you think they were dead and they were
Well,
just
no.
freshly delivered?
Sure. We know some of the plague victims are being dropped off here from last game, right?
Yes.
And these guards look like they were not plague victims. So they're either on patrol or they were targeted and dragged here or something.
So do we?
Well,
do you
that's
guys
what
think
I
we
was thinking, but Bob just
Well-
said that they look infected as well.
They do
Were the
look
plague
infected
victims
as
being
well.
brought here? I thought that it was dead. They were brought here rather than wherever all the bodies were going, or were they alive when they were brought here?
We're not sure.
Yeah, but
Like
I mean,
the-
we have,
somebody investigate?
From what we were told by the dude that was bringing the dead bodies, he stated that instead of his first mission would always be to go bring dead bodies to this alleyway. First thing in the morning, the first trip would always bring dead bodies here. So what we can probably think is that all of these bodies were dead and they were already attacked, and if they were like kind of on the verge of death, they might have been brought here with them. And it could have been like meat that had been freshly killed that they still consumed just because they needed strength.
Answering your question, or I guess it was Blunt's question. Blunt's wondering.
Question.
Your education probably didn't include that information about whether vampires can drink the blood of the dead, barring some kind of skill check that would convince me otherwise. But yeah, it would be an
I
unknown.
give you history or arcana.
Yeah, either of those if you think they would apply.
Yeah.
So
So thinking,
you believe it is possible for them to drink the blood of the dead. You've never heard that it's not.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, they like it fresher, but you know, it's like food. You'll eat what's on hand, right?
I mean, it beats starving, I guess.
Sure.
So, Sister
So-
Marias opens her pack and starts gathering up flasks of oil.
Did I see anything in the hole?
Move toward the hole.
I thought I was in front of the hole.
Keep moving.
Where's
You'll see the hole in the map when you move around the
Yeah,
corner.
I saw it when I was up on the roof. I'm coming down, and I'm kind of just like bow kind of drawn, just kind of like looking, like doing like one of the like honestly
okay.
my army haloing kind of thing, where I'm just like
Oh.
seeing if I can see anything before, like if I need to open fire or something.
So let's see. Rumble probably can't see the map. I'm gonna reshare.
I can see it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were on yet.
Yeah, I've been here for like 10 minutes. It's just 15 minutes since you guys have been in the alley.
And if you guys, Phil and Rumble, want to move up, it's probably not a terrible idea. But okay.
So are those body parts I'm seeing on there?
Dozens of glass eyes, crooked and crazed, glare from the heads of malformed and half-carved dolls lining skewed wooden work shelves. Rat-gnawed, stuffed aurochs, disembodied doll limbs, miniatured rolling elephants, unseaworthy miniature ships, and blocks illustrated with deformed or poorly painted animals fill bins and racks throughout the room. A cracked wooden door leads to the north, while a rickety trapdoor breaks the sawdust-covered floor to the east. In one corner lies the drying corpse of an old, bald man amid the wood chips, rusty tools, and oily rags of a scored workbench.
Okay, that's just creepy.
Oh no,
Does anyone have speak with the dead?
that's more of a cleric move.
I step back and I let everyone know what I see in there.
Did you recognize the body of the old man?
Did I?
He was face down.
Ah,
Yeah, I want to check with the clerics. Did either of y'all already up speak with dead?
the two that are with us,
Yeah.
Corbus and Marias.
Corvus
saying.
and Marias, yes.
They did not. No.
Bummer.
Bless cure wounds and sanctuary.
I mean, those are good too. Those are useful.
I asked the cleric what she's doing,
Yeah,
putting oil in the vials.
Just making sure we have enough to burn it, she says. She's sizing up the building while she's counting the vials of oil.
If you burn it, you burn any evidence we might have to finding the, I guess, the source of these vampires.
right. I think we need to investigate the building before we let her torch it.
Brother Corbus says, "Of course, you're right. This does call for an investigation. Stand back." Steps into the room.
I step
I'm
in right behind him.
I'm gonna go with him too.
I'm gonna
I'll
whisper
follow
to
behind.
Blunt. He's definitely gonna be the first to die.
Well, we should probably prevent that. Phew.
I will very daintily walk through the corpses, lifting my wizard robes. Should have good blood on them.
I'm getting lots of blood. I'm not being careful about it.
Sister Mariah steps over here to this landing and starts stacking her vials of oil out carefully in case she decides to burn the building down later.
I'm pirouetting, making sure, doing backflips, just trying to dodge everything.
Phil's gonna stay. Phil's gonna stay with the lady and try and see if he can get a little charm going on.
Okay.
Would I know if their order took about celibacy?
Religion check.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna try anyway.
Okay.
What was the question?
I think he's trying to see if they are celibate or not.
You've heard that they require marriage before relations in that religion. It's a purely financial concern.
I'm going with the group.
I'm going to check for traps on this trap door over here.
Okay.
Obviously trapped. It's a trap door.
Right. The entire door is trapped.
Marriage is the trap.
Nice.
Is that a sleight of hand that I do? Or
I think we can use sleight of hand. Sure. It's fine. You don't see any traps, and in fact, it seems to have been recently used because it is not covered with wood chips and dust like the rest of the floor.
I'm gonna check
who
over here. Is
wants
there
to come down and investigate this with me?
Sorry, is this a door right here?
It is, yes.
Does the door look like it's been used recently too?
It does not.
I open the
Can't
door.
see in the dark. I ain't doing it.
Okay. You see sunlight streaming in through the big store windows. Awkwardly stitched stuffed animals, poorly equipped toy soldiers, dolls exhibiting myriad accidental deformities all stare blankly out of the filth-smeared front window of this toy store showroom. Several heavy-looking kites dangle purple and crimson tails from the ceiling above. A dollhouse recreating Castle Corvosa's intimidating towers dominates one of the side tables. Festooned with tiny bells, the shop's entrance stands to the north, across from a doorway marked private, and a counter cluttered with dusty jars and candles.
Private doorway, you say?
That's the door you just came through.
Ah.
I'd like to stealth down into the trap door, although I'm sure we've been clomping around pretty loudly. So anyone down there might have already heard us, but I'm still going to try.
Okay. You step on it, you should get prompted. Okay, the crawl space in here is only 3 feet high. But inside, you catch the scent of wet, clayish earth that's unfamiliar, emanating from 4 wooden coffin-like boxes.
Think we found our vampires. So I'm going to sneak back up.
So step off the square on the back. Yeah, cool.
Wait, so we think the vampires are in the boxes?
Yes, I think we've got vampires down in the boxes.
That gives me an idea. Let's go talk to Sister Marius, who has a whole bunch of vials of oil.
Yes.
Guys, I have a better idea. How far apart are those boxes?
They're probably about 5 feet apart.
I'd like to get out of the house before you do your idea, Norbert.
Bishop, are you checking that body?
Yeah, sure. If I didn't know I was on the body right here, but yes.
Oh,
sure.
Maybe that's not the body. Where's the body?
I might have been covering it.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
I thought you were, but that's just a hobby horse. Anyway,
well, I
we'll
would
assume
check the body then. Yes.
Am I on the
we'll
body?
assume there's a body in that corner.
Okay.
The corpse is riding the hobby horse.
Oh my god.
When the professional undead killers, these two, tell us we should just burn down the building. We don't need to spend a lot of time in here. We should just burn down the building.
I mean, I'm kind of on board now that we know there's vampires and
He's
no people in
counting
here.
oil, and she seems to know what she's doing. He's got a big mouth. I like her.
So Bishop knows for sure that if this building burns, the one adjacent to it will at least as well. having been up on the roof. This body has 4 separate sets of puncture wounds at different angles in its neck.
Okay.
In his left pocket is a silver tooth and a brass key shaped like the symbol of Abadar, bearing the number 261.
I'm going to pocket the key and show the silver tooth and point out the 4 different sets of bite marks. And I want to try to like pocket the key stealthily.
So you're pocketing the tooth and the key stealthily?
The key I'm pocketing stealthily. The tooth I'm kind of just I'm first showing them the tooth, the bite marks, and I'm like, oh, I also found this, and then I'll show like the silver tooth.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll the stealth check for the pocketing of the key?
Sure.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Okay, so I will put the silver tooth into the party sheet.
Oh, and then I think, Illyrium, didn't you say you were going to take the potion of clairvoyance?
Did I?
Yeah,
Was that last session?
I thought it was you or Phil that were going to take it, and I think you ultimately, I think we decided we were going to take it.
Sounds great.
So, Brother Corbus looks a bit pale and swallows hard.
Brother Corvus, what's going on?
Perhaps it is vampires. Again, you're very fortunate to have brought us along.
Oh, I thought you said that we've never experienced this because there's been absolutely no attacks before of vampirism.
We've certainly studied the parchments. He steps past Norbert. You, thief, what did you find below?
4 coffins, which I believe there's some vampires in there.
Sister Marias stands, crossing her arms, throwing a very knowing look. We should burn it.
Was there anything else, Andriel, that you noticed down there? Like any maps, any weapons?
I didn't, but I can go down again and look.
I'm with Sister Iron Underpants. Let's just burn this joint.
Yeah, I'm with her at this
Yeah,
point.
I think at this point we just need to burn it.
Are we sure the vampires won't escape when the fire starts?
Correct. That's the other part that I want to double check because if
Well, let's
Go make sure there's nothing.
if there's no
There's nothing down there
additional
they can escape
exit from down there,
okay.
then
And I'll also go down there. Is there a way that we can, who has enough rope that we can, tie up the coffins so that they can't open the lid? I have 1 rope.
I have no rope.
Don't
Surprisingly.
vampires also die to sunlight?
Yes.
Could we not grab one of the coffins
We
Bring
can
it
just
out
grab
to
the
the
coffin
street?
and bring it up. Yes.
and then we can
If-
interrogate and use the sunlight?
If we do that, I would say very much tie a rope around that coffin and make sure it's nice and tight.
And we can just poke holes in it.
Blunt wants to carry one of the coffins.
Again, like tie that up before you start moving them.
You guys wanting me to go back down and
Tie one up.
Tie one
Fine.
up and we'll drag it up and then just make sure there's no additional exits. As long as we're willing to sacrifice 2 buildings to burn this place down.
okay.
Is there anything in those other buildings that, like maybe people? I mean, not that we generally have cared about collateral damage, but
Or the
Do I need
creature
another
could.
stealth check, Bob?
Yes, please. Yes, there are certainly people. Probably not a lot of people, but some poor and or sick people absolutely would be in jeopardy. Okay, so you're headed down again?
Yeah.
Maybe someone go try to clear those buildings while she's checking that out.
Phil, you're one of our strongest persuaders.
I'm down to go with Phil, so he's not alone. I can also
So-
assist with the speech, but
So
I'm not going to be
what is this
talking.
thing? Who do you want to be persuaded? What's this now?
We're going to
Phil, go
to
save
the
the
building
innocent
next door to
people.
make sure that nobody burns with this building.
Oh, all right,
We just
fine.
need to do a hear ye, get out or die.
So as you go to leave, the sister says, "Wait. We can't leave any witnesses."
You ask us to kill innocents.
They don't need. They're not really witnesses if they don't know what's going on. We just need to convince them to leave their house.
The Church of Abadar is not going to fund the replacement of these buildings. We can't let people know that we've done this deliberately.
Were we planning? I wasn't planning to tell them I was about to burn down their home, or I guess I wasn't wanting you all to do that. I was going to hope we could just convince them to leave for a minute. Maybe with.
Perhaps we should wait until the fire
Wise.
starts and then warn them.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. We need to be
It's a
quick
bad
about it.
idea.
Is it?
Yes. It's a terrible idea. Would you want to be asleep and a burning building happens and not hear warnings because you were sound asleep?
The
Well, what
fire
time is it right now?
Run in almost immediately after it starts.
Is it day or night right now?
It's day.
It's
day.
Morning.
So people shouldn't be sleeping.
I say we burn the joint and move on quickly. Honestly. If there's people who are actually living in that house, it wouldn't be for very long with vampires next door. I'm sure they've already been fed upon.
That's true too.
Or they're nothing more than servants to them. Let's burn this joint and go.
There are more
In the name of the
vampires.
Lord, we have clerics telling us to do this.
Didn't realize you were such a devout guy, Phil.
I'm not, but when clerics say burn a building, I say, hey, let's do it.
He's devoted to money.
Okay, I can get behind that.
I mean,
And I'm on board.
y'all want to go
If
peek in some windows, see if we see anything like, maybe these people aren't quite people anymore. Let's go take a peek.
Sure.
Maybe in the
which
windows,
way
just in
am I
case.
peeking? Bob, is it north or south?
This building abuts the one to the right of the map. It's off the map, but
Come with me, Phil. We're gonna peek. It's off the map. Can we just say that we rounded the corner and peeked in
Yeah.
the window?
yes.
Hey, Bob.
What
Yes.
do I perceive?
This will be a probably terrible roll. I just kind of want to look in this building, or this room, I should say. I know that you said that there was like a toy factory, but just kind of walk around and see if I kind of notice any like maps, any kind of like markings that state like where they might be heading next, or just kind of like, or like hunting grounds. Otherwise, just kind of getting a idea of like movements.
Sure. Okay. No, there's no indications that anyone has been in this room for a long time.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll talk about what you guys see peeking through the windows, but let's get back to the coffins. Andrea, what are we doing downstairs?
Well, so did Brother Corbus follow me down here, or was he already down here when
He did follow you down.
Okay. Well, I want to look to see if there are any hidden exits out of this little basement.
You don't see any. No.
Okay. Then I'm going to take the ropes that I got from the party, and I'm going to tie up all 4 of them.
Okay. So as you start to tie the first one, The person inside attempts to lift the lid. Thump.
I quickly jump on top of it.
Who
throw a
is
rope-
this?
Throw a rope to Brother
Blah,
Corvus.
blah, blah.
Who is
And
on my lid?
I
Ugh!
don't say a word. I just throw the rope to Brother Corvus, and motion to him to tie it up. Still saying as quiet as we can.
He drops the rope and readies his crossbow, prepared to attack.
No.
Ah,
Phil says count to 12 and maybe we'll let you live.
Did we go back inside, Phil?
Yeah,
I think
you
we're
guys are
still waiting
peeking
on that.
windows.
Yeah, we're looking at windows.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do we hear that commotion going down?
am I heavy enough to keep him in the coffin?
So far, yes. So
We
real
hear this,
quick,
right?
Was there anybody who stayed
Yeah.
listening to us? Okay.
I think you guys are. I mean, it's literally inches because it's only a 3-foot crawl space right beneath your feet.
Okay.
So yes, next door is a low-income sort of flop house. It's got several vacant rooms, but there are a small number of families living in it as well.
We can see people?
Yes.
Do they... Okay, do they look like they show any signs of vampirism?
No, there are several that are sick, but they all seem to be alive, and some of them sitting in the sun.
What do you want to do, Phil?
Sorry, I'm mic muted. Yeah, I think we go back and go see the rest of the guys.
Report back. Yeah, I'm good with that. Just let them know that there's people here. Sick people, not vampire people.
Yeah, no. Let's go get the other guys. Yeah.
Can I go back through, or is she blocking the door?
No, witnesses. Lady, witnesses.
Witness. Multiple witnesses.
She's not blocking the door.
Many lots of witnesses.
In fact, she's going to prepare her crossbow and aim it at the hole.
Seems prudent.
Okay, so Andrea's sitting on a box down here. Blunt. Brother Corvus is trembling, but has a crossbow with a silver bolt locked in it, pointed at the box.
Whisper to Blunt, come over here and help me hold this lid.
We
Blunt
need to
sees
get
nothing
out of
but
this.
darkness on his
We
screen.
need to get out of this building and set the fire. We need to get out of this building and set the fire.
But we
Norbert.
didn't start this fire.
Yeah, it is pitch black under here unless you've got some light.
Well, I have dark vision, so I'm able to see.
Phil goes into a full performance of Phil wants to start the fire.
Because I'm kind of stuck here. I'm already sitting on this thing, so I'm...
Tie and run. Tie and run.
So I'm going to do my best to kind of like splay myself on my stomach and tie the lid down.
Okay.
Is there Corbin helping you if that helps on those rolls?
He's not. He seems scared to death.
Blunt can at least hear me struggling, right?
Yep, I just need
Yes.
to see on the map. My map was black. But I want to help
Delirium,
tie the
drop
rope.
down a light.
Yeah, I can drop down an orb, dancing light.
Somebody get him some eyes that can see.
Okay. Light. But there has been light.
If you can share the map again. So I can see. I'm gonna try and help with the rope tie around job.
All right. So the coffin to the north corner pops open. A woman leans out and says, "What are you doing?" in a thick Gustavian accent.
Have I gotten the lid tied down now?
Yes.
Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it.
Well, I don't have anything to burn it with. So, can I launch a silver dagger at her?
Yes, you can.
We just
scheisse.
kick her back into the coffin.
Potentially. Let's do some initiative rolls.
Dang it.
Oh no, I rolled low and I'm on top of this coffin.
Scheisse. I'm not
So,
gonna be able to crawl
Up
in
top,
that.
can we hear all this commotion down there? Like, can we hear them struggling to get this thing closed?
Well, once she pops open, I start screaming at everyone to come help.
Well, and you can hear
I mean-
voices as well, yes.
I want to shoot a message down to you both and just say, "Get out of the building." I'm gonna nip this in the bud. I'm ready to go.
Norbert, are
Okay.
you doing what I think you're doing?
Maybe.
So instead of attacking, I'm gonna run.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Unless
run
I get
straight.
the fuck out of here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna... Now, we said the left building here, Bob, is also gonna go up in flames, right?
No.
No?
It would be opposite where you are.
Okay.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna...
it could spread across the alley, but that's unlikely.
I'm going to... Gosh, my map's going crazy. I'm going to just dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 more feet. And kind of just have my bow ready to go. Kind of keeping an eye on like all three directions as best as I can.
Okay, so we're pretty confident that Norbert's about to light this candle, so I'm gonna run
So-
outside as well.
Yeah. So Bob, since I have, is it story work or whatever? I don't
Yeah.
get second story work. Can I make it all the way out of the trap door as well as the building on a dash?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to ready my action to stab whatever tries to, I mean, if any vampires try to come running out that front door. And that'll be it.
Okay.
My turn. All right. Down here with Brother Corbus. Vampire Spawn 4 is still out of the coffin?
Yes, she is sitting upright in the coffin. Its lid is on the floor.
Excellent. I am going to do the following. I want to attempt to kick Vampire Spawn 4 back inside the coffin.
Okay.
I love it.
And then I want to put the lid on.
Okay. So let's do opposed strength.
Okay. So for that I use the strength saving?
Check, probably.
Let me check. That would just be under the ability, the main one?
Yeah, if you do main and then I guess maybe yeah.
Okay. You kick her. She curses at you in a foreign language and falls backwards.
Excellent. And can I bonus action put the lid on?
Yes.
Excellent. I want to put on the lid and then I want to be holding it with the assumption that someone, the love of God, is going to help me here. That ends my turn.
Wait, are there 2 Andriels? No.
Gasp.
No, I figured I can't run until it's my turn, right?
Oh, right. Okay, it's like, wait.
So
you're
I
back.
brought myself back.
Okay.
Shadow clone jutsu.
Okay, yeah. So Brother Corbus is going to come over, dropping his crossbow, and help you tie. Rumble. If you're talking, we can't hear you. You're moving around, though. What you doing, my dude?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There we go.
I'm so sorry. I had a phone call I had to take. I'm sorry. What is? I hold my action and protect anyone that comes up close to us.
So Norbert's getting ready to fireball this room that you're in. There are some people downstairs struggling with keeping vampires in the boxes.
They need my help in the downstairs.
They might.
Where are they?
There's a trap door right there in front of Illyrium.
1, 2, 3. Take the trapdoor down. Take the trapdoor down. Do you need a check or anything?
No.
Cool.
My map is doing some weird stuff, by the way.
Same.
I cannot.
Every time somebody leaves the trap door, that's what's happening.
Oh, is it?
I gotcha.
I think so.
I can't move now. Put me in. Can you? There it is. Cool. I keep the thing in there. Or wait, is it popping out? Can I like punch it?
No, they're tying the lid down now.
Can I assist with that?
Andriel probably needs assistance with hers as well, but yes.
Oh.
Either
Oh
way.
yeah. I'll go, Andrea.
Yeah, because I'm just struggling on top of it, trying to keep him from coming up.
Well, that's a strength check. Wait, that's a strength check. Or what do you need, Bob?
No, you can just help her. That's fine. It doesn't require a check.
I thought I'd already gotten it tied down, though.
Okay,
Yeah, you
I do
threw
that.
the rope to the cleric. The cleric just straight dropped
Well, I
it.
had more than one rope.
Oh, okay.
And that is it. I'll help her out. I'm sorry again. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
Gotta pass your turn.
Oh, no, it's vampire spawns.
Oh.
All right, so one is going to scream. We're going to do perception checks for 2 and 3. 2 pops open the lid of his coffin. They're popping up like daisies! No movement out of 3.
Okay. So y'all are still down in the basement with these things?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I can't see in the basement. So I don't know. It's Blunt and just Andriel down there, right?
And Rumble.
And Rumble. Okay.
And Brother Corbus.
How long is this passage that they're in, Bob? Like, what is the length of it? Or I guess I have to go down there to see, right?
I mean, it's the same size as the room that you're in.
Oh, it's straight underneath. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I was thinking it was like a pathway off the house. I don't know. I'm gonna wait until after Illyrium, but I'm gonna message down to everybody and say y'all are gonna want to be getting out of there ASAP. Just whoever can start making their way out can if they want to. So I'm gonna turn complete for now.
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
come back
so
after.
is mine tied down
Yes.
now? Okay. Is the vampire still in the box? The vampire spawn too?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to jump down and I'm going to close the lid on this one too. And nail up Brother Corbus to help me keep it closed.
Well, the lid is in the floor and he is sitting upright in the box. So you'll have to knock him over and put the lid back on if that's what you'd like to do.
Can I do that in one motion?
Yes. So you
One
can
action?
use a contested strength check to knock him over.
Okay. I'll do that. I'm not very strong, but that's what I would initially try to do.
I've got a 14.
Uh-oh. Just from my abilities on the main page?
Yes. Okay, so he deflects your ability or your effort to knock him over with his claws.
And okay, I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to disengage over to the corner here behind this the last one that hasn't been opened.
Okay. You're up, Phil.
Yeah. I'm guessing that they're still down there and still trying to tie them in lids. I can't see. Can I stick my head through and look? That
Sure.
way?
Yeah, go step on the trapdoor and say yes when it wants to take you down there.
Oh, hey, look at that. Guys, is there a way that you could finish up whatever you're doing and get the hell out of here?
I just want to make eye contact with you.
Yeah,
Just
Phil
point
just
at
puts
the
his head
upright
down.
vampire.
He'll hold the defensive maneuver or hold the action for defensive, but just sticks his head down and says, "Can we get the hell out of here, please?" It's turn.
All right. Illyrium's going to maintain concentration on dancing lights, but he's going to send 3 more lights into the room. Keep one up top for himself. And stand ground.
Okay.
Okay. Can I go? I'm gonna go ahead and take my turn, I guess. If that's all right.
Sure.
Okay. So how do I do this? Since nobody's quite made their way out, I know Phil stuck his head down in there. I'm gonna pop myself down there. Trapdoor down. Yes, I'm gonna pop down there. There we go. Hey guys, you should before I go. We got some things to do. And I see this vampire down here. Everyone else is pinned down there, so I'm gonna actually, before I do my thing, I want to scorching ray at this guy. Oh no! I want to take my tides of chaos.
Okay.
Actually, I want to do one thing. I gotta tides of chaos, which I should have probably done before. Or no, I had to do that after. Sorry, I spread my screen out and I'm throwing myself off. Okay. So I'll do that. And I will throw that for my thing. And I will do one of those to Senor Vampire. One,
Okay.
2. And I'm gonna reiterate myself. Get out of here. And can I go back up the ladder, or was going back down there,
Yeah, you
or
can.
like was going out of there the whole action?
No, it's just movement.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back up. Let my computer load. And I'm gonna make my way towards the door just a little bit.
Okay.
And do I need to turn complete, or is it
No,
already?
it's Sister Mariah's turn.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know.
She's gonna cast Bless on herself.
She doesn't want to help the party.
Bishop.
Well, shit. Bishop's just gonna continue climbing up to being on top of this building. And I'm going to hold my action of shooting an arrow in case a vampire either comes out or negative consequences come down the street.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just repeat what I did last time and stand right here, ready in action to stab any vampire that comes out of that front door in the face.
Okay.
Huzzah! So see Vampire Spawn 2, they're still in the coffin?
Yes.
Excellent. Repeat of the previous actions. I want to kick them into the coffin,
Okay.
for I am strong. And I'm going to use luck to redo that,
Okay.
for I am strong. Much better.
Okay, that is successful.
Bonus action, lid slamming,
Okay.
and then scream for help. Maybe not scream, because there's still another coffin that hasn't been opened.
Or just run.
No, we gotta rope it, and then we can run. Otherwise, they'll just pop back out.
Okay.
But yeah.
We
I'm
have,
gonna message down there.
we have two
real
of
quick.
them
So
already
I'm-
roped off, right?
Come on, brother Corbus.
Yes.
They can try to run. I'm gonna roast them in their coffins though. These guys, if some of them aren't awake yet, they're about
Yeah.
to.
He's
get
gonna help
cooked.
you tie. Rumble.
So is this thing completely secured?
That one is, yes.
Cool. Nothing's down here?
There's the
Oh, I'm
coffin in the corner hasn't.
yeah,
Nothing
the
has
coffin
happened to
where
it.
I'm at needs to be secured as well.
Helping her secure it, or can I secure it?
You have rope?
That's a negative, sir.
Okay. You can definitely help someone who has rope.
I'm going to do that and hold it down. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so let's see. We're gonna try and bust out of here. Nope. Do this one at disadvantage because you guys are right there on it. That's a nope. Need a perception check from 3. No movement yet. And 4 is going to try and bust out of there. The ropes are breaking from around 4's coffin. Wait. Why is there a 5? Where did that come from? Weird. Norbert.
All right. Well, I'm going to continue my run out of the house. I'm going to use a full. Let's see, 5, 6, and then what is it? The dash. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to stand up here on the stairs, and I'm going to be ready to go. And I'll message back down to everyone again during my turn, and I'll say that house is about to go down. You have several seconds until things start catching on fire. And in my turn.
So, I guess I would have heard that message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna yell to everyone down here. We gotta go. Let's just all run as fast as we can. I don't think we're gonna be able to keep these guys in their coffins, so I'm going to run.
At the very least, we can have them funneled out one by one. Not really much else I can do in a burning house.
Okay.
I'm trying to get up there, but I'm not seeing the top bar. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's just slow to move you for some reason.
I should have 5 more, so I'm gonna get out, and then I'm just gonna be ready with my daggers if one of them comes out the door, out the window.
Okay. Phil?
Did I already see the last vampire pop out there?
Those ropes are breaking. The vampire's not quite out of its coffin.
Okay, well, I'm going to assume the mission's still to get the hell out of there, so how do I get back up? There we go.
Yeah.
As I was adamant, we need to get the hell out of here.
Hey, shh. Hey, Lily, shh. Shh. Quiet. Let's do quiets.
Mr. Mysterious.
All right, who's still left downstairs?
Blunt and Rumble. And Brother Matthias. Or Brother Corbus.
Brother's definitely human, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to form the dancing lights in the shape of an arrow pointing towards the exit.
Okay.
And I will take 1 step in this direction. And I'm going to call it done.
Okay. Sister is going to back up as well. Covering the exit here. Bishop?
All right, just double checking. There's like no vampires that's come out yet. Like,
Correct. None have
Okay.
left the building yet.
Same thing. I'm basically just gonna like scooch this way until I can kind of have eyes on like the trapdoor area. Maybe like more like that. And still be ready to like have my arrows ready to fire.
Okay, I want to double check my feet stance and make sure that I'm still within 10 feet of stabbing distance with my glaive.
You are?
I'm going to hold my action for
Okay.
a vampire to stick its ugly face out. Eventually. This time
Alright.
it's scary.
I'm gonna do a command spell on the vampire that we see
Okay.
My command is to sleep.
It's saved.
I want to use another round of luck.
Okay.
I got one of those left. Sleep.
Failed.
I want to give my inspiration to Blunt.
No,
One more
failed meant it
time.
worked, right?
Yes.
Out of
never
character,
mind.
don't do inspiration. He needs command undead. That's why he's going to fail no matter what.
No, but it worked.
Oh, it worked on that one. Does it not work on undead?
We're about to find out.
Oh wait, the
This
spell has
time.
no effect if the target is undead.
This time on Dragon Ball Z.
That's not supposed to work. Alright, and then I use my dash to get the hell out of here.
Okay.
I didn't realize it didn't work on undead. I learned something new today. And I scream leaving the building.
Can you demonstrate your scream? That was beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What does the brother do?
Brother, get out of there.
Brother, no.
Brother.
Wait, Blunt, are you telling me to leave as you're leaving the area too?
I hope so.
Okay.
I have also told you to leave multiple times. Before you even ran down there, I said leave.
I'm noticing that Norbert's a bit more precarious about shooting this off when other people are in the line of fire, but when Victor's right in front of him, he's fine.
I mean, I did catch myself on fire last time. I blew the fuck out of myself.
So Brother
that's
Corbus trips over one of the coffins on its way out. He's absolutely horrified with fear and makes it to about there.
Oh no.
Oh, sucks for him.
Rumble?
Peace, brother. Nice knowing you. 1, 2, 3. You jump up the trap door.
Run more.
I
Run.
go here.
Run double your.
Doubling run again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Phil at? Phil. Norbert. Bishop. Whatever.
I'm on the
behind-
stairs. I'm a healthy
behind-
distance away from the house.
There's undead. I hide behind the paladin. I'm a smart barbarian. Okay.
Okay.
So how much do we care about Brother Corbus? Do we like him? Like, do I care about his life?
Yeah, I tell you that he tripped and fell, and we're just pointing and laughing as he's dying. So,
Okay, good.
I gotta go run back in there and save him though.
No, he's upstairs. He just didn't make it quite as far.
Oh, okay.
There's a kapoom sound as Vampire Spawn 2 pops its box open. I'm lagging. I don't know why.
You know what's great about fighting vampires? They're undead. You know what's undead? My favorite enemies.
Right? Anyway, can't make that one visible, but that's fine. Alright, Spawn 3's awake.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Right?
Guys, I just went to sleep. Like, why are we waking up?
Spawn 4. Not able to get untied. Norbert, you're up.
I'm going to hold off on my turn until after Sister Marias goes.
Okay.
I'm just going to hold my action And actually, I'm going to prepare my bow.
Bill.
Bill steps away from the building and pours a little bit of water on himself and holds action.
Okay.
Y'all seem to be standing awfully close to that building. That's about to have a 20-foot sphere of fire
Yeah.
hit it.
All right, Illyria will take like 2 steps,
Okay, I'm going to step back too.
pause, and look at the door. He's going to cast Minor Illusion to make it look like the door is closed. There's a fire on the other side of it. And since he has improved Minor Illusion, he's also going to make it sound like there's roaring flames over there.
The door that he's going through?
No, sorry, the only other exit, this door right here.
Okay.
Make it look like there's a fire on their side.
Okay.
So that was 1, 2, 5. And that'll do it.
Okay. Sister runs back over here to where she has her vials of oil piled and starts slinging them against the side of the building. Bishop?
Okay.
I shall do.
Can I go ahead and take my
Oh, yes.
turn? Or because I have to use it within this round though, so I have to go. So Sister Marias, how sturdy would you say Brother Corbus is? Say he's a pretty sturdy dude.
Of course.
All right. I'm going to cast Fireball. I can see into the center of the room. I'm going to cast it
Thank
dead center
God.
of the room.
I was hoping to hear that.
Do I just need to roll a Fireball? I don't know how this is going. I'm just casting inside the building generally.
Yeah, just roll the damage for the fireball.
Fuck.
Corbus will make a dex save.
Goodness.
Alright, what's your save DC?
15.
Okay, so he'll take full damage.
What a bitch.
And
Oh my
he's
god,
dead.
you just murked him.
I don't know who killed him.
Well, I told him to run.
There's a
And he
huge boom. And the building. Let's see, hold on. There we go. And the building catches quickly because of all the sawdust and wood shavings and so forth in the floor of the workshop.
God.
The sister screams, Corbus! No! Bishop, your turn.
Well, hail. I'm still gonna stand. Actually. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You son of a bitch. Nope. Damn. Shit. Well, I'm going to jump down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to hold my action to cast Cure Wounds if Blunt runs in to save him, and then I will cast Cure Wounds immediately onto Corbus.
He's very dead.
Yeah, he's incredibly dead, right?
Okay, well,
But I can grab his corpse.
nope.
Well,
then
doesn't
if that's the
she-
case,
She prepared restoration, so she'll probably.
I'm then 86ing that idea if he's super dead, and I'm going to just still hang tight, and be ready to start firing arrows, as needed. I'm also just gonna like place the wand of magic missiles in my mouth in case I want to switch it to that instead.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab his body. There's gonna be a happy ending. Maybe.
I mean,
Or a very charcoal man.
okay.
But if restoration was prep, that means he can come back, but it has to be done within like a couple minutes, right?
Wait, who prepped restoration?
A single minute.
One of the clerics,
I
right?
thought the one, yeah, the female cleric.
No, I don't think she prepped that, to be honest.
She doesn't have that.
Oh.
I got bad intel, but Blunt is running in there.
Bad endings all around. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna stay right here next to the burning building with my action ready to stab vampires.
Blunt is gonna run into the burning building and grab the very dead brother.
Brother.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
Yeah, nothing. You can grab his corpse and pull him out.
All right, bringing him out. Let's go, brother.
He's incinerated so badly that pieces of him are coming off.
Excellent.
Hey, do you think he'd make a nice addition to my bag?
You only wanted evil people in your bag.
He's stupid. That's the same thing.
Well, that's fair.
I gave him so many chances to live, and he just fucking stood there. So, I mean, I don't even feel bad.
Okay.
Maybe we could get him somewhere quickly if we.
Brother, no. No, brother.
Or Sister Maurice, where can we bring him to resurrect him if needed? Is there somewhere close by?
He doesn't have the balance. Just leave him. Let's go. She takes off
Jesus.
running.
She's what a pussy. I'm gonna yell that at her, pussy.
I'm gonna keep holding the brother because I know that we can get him revived within 10 days.
He doesn't have the balance, though.
Don't know
what that
is the
means.
balance? Yeah, I want to send a
Meeting
message
with
to Sister
Cheese Dad.
Maurice as well. I want to call her pussy again.
Oh,
Wasting.
She got her.
Surely
friend
we
killed.
can find someone that knows Revivify or something.
Yeah, toss him in my bag.
You have the space for that?
Toss him in the bag, he says.
I put the brother in the bag.
Okay.
Clickety clackety, get that brother in my sackety.
Jesus.
There's a 100% chance you're gonna forget about him in there by next week.
Oh, he is definitely gonna. Well, he doesn't need to breathe. He's dead. So like
We
he
got
can be
10
there forever.
days.
Like he doesn't need air. He's dead.
If you remember.
Oh, I will absolutely forget.
I'll put it in the places, people, places, and murderings.
That doesn't mean shit.
Let me add him to my
Brother
inventory.
Corvus. Dead in the sack. 10 days to revive.
The way he wanted to be, dead in the sack.
Brother Corbus.
Okay. So the building is burning. Is anybody doing anything else? Are we all running away? Are we standing watching
I
it burn?
assume we all just.
I'm
yeah,
just gonna
cheese it.
stay like up here just to see if any vampires come out this way.
And I'm
In
going to
the
go
daylight?
to
Like,
the
they
door
can't
to
go
the
that way.
adjoining building and make sure they don't escape that way.
I want
Is
to
there-
watch this. So, do we have any bad feelings about Sister Maurice like running away and like causing problems for us because of this?
Wasn't she the one that said to leave no witnesses?
I mean, she's a witness.
Makes a point, guys.
She's running back the way you came.
So are you saying I need to fire upon her?
No.
I
Use
mean,
a command spell for that.
We did just accidentally burn her buddy alive, so that made it turn out poorly for us.
I mean, she seems like a bit of a pyromaniac, so we could just blame her.
Yeah, that's true. She had all the oil,
She does have all the oil.
and we have lots of charisma.
How many spell slots do I have left? I've used quite a bit. Let me check. So I want to use a command spell if she's still in range. Is that possible?
Yeah, that's probably possible.
All right.
Or I can straight up. Okay.
Okay, and the command is?
Halt.
Okay, she stops running, stands
Nice.
firmly in her tracks.
Ryan again. Should I punch her?
No.
Oh.
We'll deal with her later.
Go hold her
She's-
in place. Maybe pin her.
She's not
Use your
going
grapple.
anywhere.
Be the grapple man, just in case.
Also, we need to take a nap after all this. I am quite
Tapped out.
fatigued. Tapped
So
out.
is the building
could say.
like? Have we been here for a while watching the building? Like, there is still like just actively burning, right?
Yeah, it's burning. It's starting to collapse in on itself.
Let's continue to watch until we can be sure these vampires are dead. But make sure that Sister Maurice is not going to move.
The fire brigade doesn't immediately arrive, even though you can hear people ringing bells.
I think I'm just gonna wait until up on the rooftop until the fire brigade comes, and I'll meet up with everybody else.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up here with them just because I'm
I'm
already
just-
up here.
I'm just small talking her, making ready in action if she moves to grapple.
Okay.
We're just bystanders in the area.
I'm Batman.
Batman.
I
How
mean,
long
I'm
does the command last? It's pretty long, isn't it? Like 8 hours or something?
It's a good question. Let's take a look. Command, description, duration. It says 1 round.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
No, that's the casting, right? Maybe.
no. It only lasts.
Cast
for 1
time,
round.
1 action, duration, 1 round for command.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I move up closer just in case if she runs.
if she does start trying to run, I can try to get her back to us.
No, she's not going to do that, but she's upset that you cast a spell on her and is wary that you're going to try and kill her now.
That's why I'm small talking her. I'm hitting on her. Does it count?
Physically or emotionally?
Both.
Break her knees.
I mean, you're like negging her.
I guess. Performance.
Joy.
Okay. And are you trying to set her mind at ease?
Yeah, with my performance.
Okay.
Like peck bouncing.
How
Yeah.
shiny are your pecs?
He's doing
Yeah.
he's doing the peck pop from The Rock.
Yeah, and I'm like, do you want to massage these? I mean, you're more. I give you consent. You can do whatever you want to my body.
Okay. Well, she suggests
Norbert
that you
turned on.
guys should get your stories straight, and that she is pretty confident that whoever was in the building started the fire, and wonders if you guys want to go with that story.
I don't know. It looked like you started the fire for a second there.
No, she definitely suggested it, but certainly would not have done that. That would be against the law.
I mean, brother Cordis, he started the fire.
No, she's...
How about we just say that we were coming to investigate the smell, and all of a sudden we noticed that the building was on fire. None of us had anything to do with it.
We could just say Phil farted and started a fire.
Let's not blame anyone in the party.
Oh, okay.
Right. So we just
fire
ran
has
across it
some-
on fire.
The song goes, Phil didn't start the fire.
It was already burning.
Right.
And we were trying to be good Samaritans and put it out, but it was too big because it started in the basement.
We don't know that it started in the basement. It was just on
Brother
fire.
Brother Corbis lost his life trying to run in and save somebody. He thought he heard a sound.
But we got the body. We can still save him.
That might be a bit of a problem.
Can we convince a dead body to corroborate on our story? Like just be on the same page. We whisper it
speak
into
with
his.
dead.
If he's in your bag, we can just take him and go.
Can't we
Yeah,
just find
he's
someone to
he's-
revivify him and then everything's okay?
It's
He
been
might
more
not
than a
see it
minute.
that way.
Revivify is 10 days.
I thought Revivify was in a minute, and then there's a
There's
different spell.
multiple ways to bring people back.
Is this what Blunt keeps telling himself so he can come back alive? You know?
Yeah, revivify is a minute, but he could definitely be raised.
Or sorry, there's revivifies a minute. Raise dead is 10 days, right?
Yeah, if not longer.
Are clerics into that kind of thing?
Oh yeah.
Like for themselves?
Yeah, raise dead is 10 days. You're right.
Phil will be able to do it pretty soon. Don't worry.
Within 10 days?
I mean, we just have to go to a church. We're okay. We're overthinking this right now next to a burning building. We need to get moving.
I don't really care if he dies. Like, I'll burn him even more if we need. Like, I'll just crispy him up.
So about 45 minutes into the fire brigade shows up.
We're gone.
Okay.
I am not. I'll just meet up wherever we're agreeing. I just wanted to make sure that somebody was actually here before we left.
Yeah, so they decide to keep the fire from spreading to a third building, but otherwise just let it burn.
Okay. And there was like no potential vampires that escaped?
No one escaped.
Okay. All right, I meet up with the rest of the group.
Okay, so you guys are headed back to the vault?
Yes.
I think that went well.
Yeah, went about as well as we could have hoped. Considering one of the clerics is a complete dumbass. Was a complete dumbass.
I mean, that's just how clerics
Usually is, depending on if we remember where he's at.
Okay, so who wants to tell them what happened? Getting our story straight here.
Bill, you want to lead the charge? I'll back you up on it.
Oh, Phil will absolutely tell them what happened. It takes about 20 minutes in all total. There's a fair bit of dazzling, just utter BS. But at the end, we're the heroes as usual.
Yep.
I would like to assist with that and doing jazz hands behind Phil when necessary.
I'm flexing next to him to demonstrate.
Okay.
And I'm making sure that the body is still in the bag.
Let me do my thing. I got this.
Okay. And then, were you going to do anything about that key?
I'm just gonna see if someone can point me in the direction of a vault, because I have a key and I need to access it.
Of a vault.
Okay. Ishani asks if he may see the key.
In private, I'll show him, because I wanted to have this conversation in private because I didn't want anybody else to know that I had found this yet.
Okay.
Just because to be safe. But yes, I'll show him the key after, like when we're on the side, when I pull him to the side at some point.
Okay. You show him the key. He grins widely. Dear child, that is a key to the vault.
That it is.
He gestures, and there's a massive wall of safe deposit boxes all along the west wall.
I go to find 261.
Not so quickly. I assume you found this key.
That I did.
Yes, there's a protocol. Let me go and see who it is registered to.
Okay, I'll hang on to it.
I'll go check. Wait here, please.
Okay.
He scurries off.
I kind of pop my head back to like throw something at Victor to tell him to like come over here for a second.
I walk over to Bishop. What you got?
Dude, I found this key, and there might be some cool treasure in here.
Nice.
Okay, he returns. He says, "We have a problem. However, if I know you well, you might be able to resolve this."
What's the problem?
The key is belonging to a box that is on hold.
Meaning?
Arbiter Zenobia Zenderholm herself placed a hold on the box, meaning none can access its contents without her permission first.
And where is she now?
That's where you may be fortunate. she has been excommunicated and has not contacted the church. It's a long and frankly private story. However, you may be able to convince Archbanker Tuttle to approve. Shall
Let's.
I set up an
We
audience?
shall. Yes, but why is the hold still applied to an excommunicated person of the church?
Archbanker Tuttle can lift it, but
Okay.
you'll have to convince him.
All right.
Bill dusts off his horns. Bring me to this Tuttle.
Phil, I didn't see you sneak in here. I was gonna bring you in here.
Push again. Sorry.
Yeah, are we privy to this conversation? You're hiding it from the group?
It just
I
it's just me and
was-
Bishop right now. I thought
I was, and then I brought Victor in on it because Victor's been my home dog for many years, and then I was about to go get Phil.
I'm confident in my speech abilities. I got this.
I will bring Phil in as well. I'll throw something
Team
at Phil and be like, Phil, come
confidence.
here.
I got +6 persuasion.
He's got plus 11, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he's a bit more persuasive.
So,
I have channel divinity for charisma.
Okay, so who else going to the banker's office?
I'll snag Phil and see if he wants to bring everybody, or if the three of us is fine enough to try to understand, to try to get us in, or if everybody should just be involved in this or not.
Who do I need to tell what to do?
We're gonna meet this Archbanker Tuttle, and he's gonna potentially remove the hold on our safety deposit box here.
Lead the way.
All right, so then it'll just be the three of us then, while everyone else recovers. And I guess y'all can try to find somebody to revive Corbus.
Okay.
I guess that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah, let's go try to maybe revive him, but I'm not going to be thrilled about it because I don't feel like it. But I'm going to do it anyway.
So yes, the church will cast spells for donations. It's 1,250 gold for Raise the Dead.
What was Corbus's allegiance to? Wasn't he a member of the church?
He is, yes.
And they're not gonna do it on house for their own member that
Well,
died or at a discount?
If you ask, they check his bank account. He's only got 125 gold in his account.
Oof.
Can we make a withdrawal to donate to the church? But I want to ask that, hoping they'll say yes and then just keep it because I'm not going to pay to have him revived.
They wouldn't give it to you. No, they would discount it
For him.
to
He
125.
asked me to before he died.
Asked you to take the money.
To take the money and donate it to the church.
Yeah, they're gonna want that.
He screamed it as he was dying in the fire, trying to save all these people.
No, they've all sworn an oath to donate their estate, inheritance, and everything to the church upon their death.
But he wanted me to do it for him.
Gotta roll that persuasion check.
Well, it's most irregular, but if you can produce any documents that correlate this, then they'll have no choice but to turn it over to you.
Doesn't Andrew have something to help?
Yeah, she may or may not.
Yeah. Hey, Andrew, don't you have some documents that he wrote up and signed as he was burning to death trying to save people?
I possibly do. I have official Corvosa documents on me.
Can anyone do a forgery?
Yeah.
I can try. Would that be a sleight of hand?
No. I don't know what skill that would be.
Would that be a forgery kit?
Yes.
I don't have one.
I don't have one.
Okay.
You could do one with magic.
Well, you could always try and produce the document later.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just. You all obviously didn't care about him, and as I'm just gonna break off one of his crispy fingers and like drop it in
So,
holy water or something.
wouldn't that just be a deception?
Yeah,
It
he
would-
succeeded in convincing them, but they want a document. They want to back it up. Anything to back it up.
Do I have
Trust but
anything in my
verify.
inventory?
No, you haven't found anything along those lines. I was suggesting if you had
they
the
could-
ability to
well,
create a document, they'd
With
fall
with
for
my
it.
persuasion check, I want to ask them to if they can resurrect him, he can just tell him himself.
Right, but you can't afford that. So
Oh, how do they know? They don't
I'm
know
upset at this church. They don't seem to care about their members. That irks me the wrong way. How much of a crime is it to break into the security box if we just went to 261 and opened it ourselves?
you might find that difficult. They're
How,
a very secure facility.
how many people are in this church?
Several hundred.
Like right now in the moment?
Yeah, this is the largest church for this religion in the city.
Oh, well, I can't just torture them into doing it
It's
then.
got multiple floors and meeting rooms and so forth.
How many
like
fireballs
a
can you
heist.
cast? Only 2 right now?
I've got another fireball. Hey, how about you revive this dude, or I'm just going to cast a fireball right here and now.
Jesus.
Oh,
You would not dare threaten the Church of Avadar.
I'm not threatening the Church of Avadar. I'm threatening you and everybody else in the Church of Avadar.
In times such as these, magical power must be carefully rationed, and the Church will only donate.
Bro, just take a nap and you'll be fine.
No, that's not the point. We must see to our future.
All right,
Hey,
fellas, look.
let's. Do you have a nice little meeting room up here? We need to go talk, not in a crowd of people.
Obert, you're ridiculous. Let's go. Let's do this.
All right.
Can we kind of
I literally go up to Norbert and I just slowly pull him away. Like,
I take
like,
Phil away from Norbert for 1 minute.
Yeah.
He's
Just let me put him in the bag. Just let me put him in the bag.
Thanks. All right, so you're in the Archbanker's office.
I just want to suffocate him a little bit.
Frosted windows, large bald man in a flowing white robe looking over tiny spectacles, looks up from a long scroll.
Jesus. Please.
I'm assuming you're not casting that fireball in the middle of this building.
No, I'm not.
Barbarian counterspell.
Is this counterspell just punching me in the head really hard after I cast it?
All right.
Picking you up and dragging you away.
Or did Nozo slap to the back of the head?
So, Archbanker Tuttle explains that he knows why you've come and wants to know if you know anything about this box and wants to know where you found the key.
So we came to find out what was so important with it because a dying man gave this to us and told us to come open it. Not necessarily sure what's in it, but he did tell us with his dying breath that we needed to come open this as soon as possible.
And have you spoken to Zenobia?
Zenobia is, just remind me, Bob, Zenobia is the one that was excommunicated, right?
Yes.
Okay. If she was the holder of this key, then it did not look like her when we got there.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, no. That was the key that we got from my Aunt Zenobia, not that one.
Oh.
Yeah. I know Aunt Zenobia, and I start BSing him.
Forget how many loved ones Phil has in the city.
Give me Aunt Zenobia's key. Come here. Snatches it. I'm the rightful heir.
How is she?
Dead. Deader than a stick.
No, surely not. She survived
What
the
do you-
blood veil.
She just died yesterday.
Oh. That is unfortunate. I had hoped she would turn back to the light. She was
quite a rush. As you can tell, I have all these people here with me. We need to get the contents back to the family. We're in a hurry.
Yes, of course. Well, I was holding out hope for a doubting soul lost to her fears, but I suppose I'll worry about that no longer.
What
Yes.
was she so afraid of?
When she contracted the veil, she came to doubt Abadar and his grace and power. She said some...
In her final moments, she did have faith. She was very, very, very much embraced by Abadar, I'm sure.
Did she recant?
She did.
Oh, mercy. That is good news. Thank you.
So, about the vault.
Yes, of course. He grabs a piece of paper, scribbles on it, and hands it to you. You have my permission. Clean out the box. Or keep it, as you wish.
Thank you.
We retained use of the box, but we'll go and audit the contents now and bring that news back to the family at once. And we hustle towards the vault.
Okay.
As we walk and we get out of line of sight, I snatch the key back from Phil.
You dirty rat. You used me.
All right,
Do you
so
expect anything less of me?
the party sheet contains the contents of the box plus the 140 platinum that you had in the party sheet already.
Dope.
What are these boots?
I'm going to just cast Detect Magic over these items.
The
Come on, musical pipes.
boots and pipes and ring are all magical.
We'll cast Identify if you guys can give me about 30 minutes. It's 10 minutes apiece. Well, actually, I'll just burn the spell slots.
Or we can just bring these back to our humble home.
Because there's 3 of us here, we could do that now. Because we're alone. Bishop.
Just identify quickly.
Nick.
Okay. Boots of striding and springing. Pipes of haunting? Ooh.
What's
Pipes,
pipes?
of haunting.
You said a giant strength belt? I heard?
No belts.
Oh.
This is kind of cool. Okay, those boots, you can get a good jump off of them. Pipes of haunting, what are those?
I feel like Phil would take the pipes of haunting.
I was thinking I've asked for a lot of stuff recently and I don't want to be greedy.
Well, we can do this. I
feel
will
like that
take.
worked fairly well for you.
I would kind of like the boots of striding and springing.
You're not here. It's just the 3 of us.
Depends on how nice we want to
I'm
be.
sorry.
I think
No,
Norbert
no,
would like the
so-
ring of jumping so he can jump away from fireballs.
No, I was going to take the ring of jumping to jump.
I'm
up on
just kidding.
higher.
I'm just kidding.
The toy design papers, does that resonate with anything that we saw in the toy shop?
It does. Several of the toys you saw are designed on those papers.
Ah, shit.
I'm perfectly fine going back to the group and giving
We
up
need
some
to
of this.
bring. I just tell them that we need to go back because there's more to the story than I'm thinking.
With the toy design paper? It's
Ye-
just toy design.
Yes.
What
So
are you ahaing?
when we get back, I'll explain it.
Okay.
We need to get back to our humble abode,
Bishop's a bit of a smart tack.
potentially.
Okay.
I like
Do we want to hand any of this out?
Who else has like good decks that could use thieves' tools?
Oh, Dex?
That'd be Andriel and
I've got a plus
the big
2
guy,
on my
Bishop.
But
Not Bishop.
I already have thieves' tools.
I do
so-
too.
I could take some thieves' tools.
I think
Unless someone else would want
Rumble or Norbert might, but we need to go check with them when we get back.
Yeah. So, for now, I guess I'll just take the goal. I'll take the money. Or do we want to just leave it in the party sheet and make that party funds?
We can make it party funds, or you can take it either way. I mean, you were the one that snagged the key.
Yeah, we'll just do
I'm
party
doing
funds.
okay.
We'll make it party funds. This will be easier because if we need a shop, we can just pull party funds.
I like it.
Yeah, and obviously, anybody in the group who has a lower speed, like a smaller legs, that might be a 25. The striding and spring is pretty useful for that.
Phil, you're saying you need some boots of striding?
No, I'm already 35. It's one of the benefits of being a satyr.
Ooh, he's got extra speed.
Because I've got.
Yeah,
does anybody have, other than Phil? Does anybody not have 30 feet of walking speed?
Are we really dealing with encumbrance here? Because if we are, Norbert might need boots.
The bag of
because of
holding.
the bag.
The bag of holding doesn't do encumbrance.
Yeah,
Okay.
The bag is
It just has a
10
limit.
pounds at all times.
I think I'm going to take the ring of jumping personally, but I mean that's up to if
Uh,
anybody else wants that.
I mean,
Uh,
let's go
do
back to
not-
the party and discuss then. See if
Yeah.
anybody
Alright.
wants anything.
Cool. Well, I
We'll bring
mean, I
them all
guess
back.
you could also pull out of there and drop in your inventory if you'd like. If we're going to leave the coins there, then that's fine.
Yeah, we'll leave the coins there for now.
Okay.
We'll make them party coins.
I'm down for that. We could leave some stuff there. We'll say the party sheets, Norbert's bags, stash loot.
Yeah, I'll just leave them for there.
Okay.
Rob, did we cut the mustard?
Yeah, that's what we had planned for tonight. So everyone can level to 6.
Yeehaw.
You
Hooray.
can do that now, or we can do that before we play again next week. It's up to you. But yeah, I think we'll call it there.
Woot.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Good night, everybody in streaming land.
Thank you.
Good night. Thanks, y'all.
Night, guys.
See ya.